ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Kate. Come and be her guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
And that's Uncle Joe. He's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Five eggs. Here the week's practically over, and that's all you come up with. Come out with. You girls ought to be ashamed of yourself. Of course, it could be my fault. I thought this would be an inspiration to you. But it could be giving you a complex. I borrowed this from a friend of mine who runs an ostrich farm. Now, there's an egg for you. Only takes about 6 of these to make a dozen. That's what the foreign birds are coming out with.
Uncle Joe, this came in the mail for you.
Oh, yeah. That's a record I sent for. Music for chickens to lay eggs by. This'll do the trick.
You think it will actually make the hens lay more eggs?
Well, can't miss. It's one of them Latin rhythm numbers.
That does it, huh?
Yes, the beat of them bongos and the click of the cucarachas. You start this record to play and you'll have a dozen eggs before you can say cha-cha-cha.
Golly. By the way, Uncle Joe, does the name Florabelle Campbell mean anything to you?
Florabelle Campbell?
Does it ring a bell?
Not only rings bells, it sends up rockets. When'd you hear from her?
She sent a letter asking for reservations.
You mean she's coming here?
This weekend.
No kidding.
Sounds like she's someone special.
Yeah, there wasn't many guys around that didn't secretly pine for old Florabelle.
Including you, Uncle Joe?
Well, I didn't have to pine. You see, in those days, not bragging, but I was known as Hooterville's answer to Richard Dix.
Richard who?
Oh, well, I suppose in this day and age you'd say Arthur Godfrey. When did she say she was coming?
Tomorrow.
Oh, my gosh. I've got a lot to do. I've got to get all my wardrobe together. I've got to line up a session with the barber. I don't think I can get it all in. Don't think I'd let you off the hook. I'm keeping track of your daily output. Whoever misses their quota, just remember we're getting mighty close to the chicken and dumpling season. Okay, Gertrude, knock it off.
Hi, Billy Joe.
Hi, Mr. Drucker.
When's she coming?
When's who coming?
Florabelle Campbell.
Sam, what do you know about Florabelle Campbell?
Oh, hi, Joe. Oh, not much. I just sort of figured she might be showing up here.
What gave you that idea?
Well, this morning when I was sorting through the mail, I happened to see the name Florabelle Campbell on a return address, and all of a sudden it just leaped out at me.
How come it did that?
Well, Joe, when a name out of the past, especially when she's an old flame, hits you in the eye, you're going to sit up and take notice.
Florabelle Campbell, an old flame of yours.
You've forgotten how she used to fall all over me? I was catnip to that girl.
Dream on, Romeo.
Oh, boy, as long as I live, I'll never forget that picnic in Volunteer Park. After she cheered me on the victory in the peanut race, I took her up to Observation Point. I had her in stitches. She thought I was the funniest thing since Cohen on the telephone.
Some lover. Take a girl up to Observation Point and tell her jokes.
Well, she wanted to smooch, but after the peanut race, my nose was too tender for the task.
Well, you may have taken her to Observation Point, but I'm the one that was on the Ferris wheel with her.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, but don't you remember? The Ferris wheel blew a fuse. We were stuck at the top for 2 hours.
I suppose you're trying to tell me you got in a little kissing.
A little kissing? I couldn't play my cornet for a week. Oh, sorry, girls.
Oh, that's okay.
Sounds like there's going to be quite a rivalry when Miss Campbell gets here.
No, all that's a thing of the past for me. Through with all that foolishness. Right, Sam?
Oh, yeah. Once the old torch flickers out, a fellow might just well forget it.
I'm with you. Oh, if I'd happen to run into her, I'd politely tip my hat, give her a howdy do, and go on my way.
Well, yeah, right. There's no sense getting involved. Well, that's all I rushed down here to, that's all I just happened to drop in to find out about. I'll see you. Oh, by the way, if I should miss her, you might just mention that I asked about her.
Yeah, I'll tell old what's-her-name you said hello.
Golly, Uncle Joe, does this mean you're really not interested in Miss Campbell after all?
You are young.
Hi, Bert.
Howdy, Sam. Hi, Sam.
Oh, hi, Ralph.
Hey, guess what I heard? Florabelle Campbell's coming to town. How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
Is that all you got to say? You remember Florabelle, don't you?
Yeah, I remember Miss Campbell quite well.
Miss Campbell. Hey, did you get that, Bert? He's probably the type of guy that would take her out to Observation Point and tell her jokes. Oh, tell her jokes. Put that on my bill, Bert. I'll see you later. Sit down, Sam.
Sure a crass fella, that Ralph. Well, not that he's not a nice enough guy and all that, but crass, you know what I mean. Well, I don't mind a fella talking about girls, but just don't like 'em to be,
Crass.
Now you hit it.
What can I do for you, Sam? The usual? Quick trim?
Well, no, I think I might go for a little more this time.
Such as?
Well, shave and a haircut and trim the mustache, a massage and a facial and thin down the eyebrows.
What's the occasion?
Oh, nothing. I just,
Somebody get married? Somebody passed on? Same thing, you know. I just tossed into the humor there. I got it. You're gonna go out sparking with somebody, right? Am I right?
oh, criminy, Bert. When you come into my store and get a pound of rutabagas, I don't ask you, what do you want them for?
Hey, Sam, you don't have to tell me. It's just that I feel that if a man can't confide in his barber, where can he turn?
All right, Bert, all right. The reason I want all this stuff is because... Hey, shave first, Bert. Give me the towel. Towel, quick, towel.
Hi, Bert.
Hi, Joe.
Oh, see, you got a customer.
No, sit right here. You know what we say at first. 2 chairs, no waiting.
But there's only one of you.
Well, that's all right. I can work from one to the other. You see, while I'm steaming, sir, I can get started on you. Now, what'll it be?
Well, give me a shave and a haircut for starters.
For starters.
Then you can give me some of that, and that, and that. Better yet, just hit me with anything that smells.
What's the occasion?
Oh, I don't mind telling you, I guess. Little gal coming to town was mighty sweet on yours truly.
It wouldn't be Florabelle Campbell, would it?
How'd you know?
Oh, word's going around. So she's coming to see you, huh?
Well, she didn't say so in so many words, but it's pretty obvious. Oh, don't mention this to Sam Drucker if he should happen to drop in, which I doubt. I think he cuts his own hair, and he should ever sprout through that melon of his.
Joe, the fact of the matter is...
How close do you want it, you double-crosser?
Wait a minute. That was you.
Right. So we both caught each other. If that's the way you want to play from now on, no holds barred.
Right. No holds barred.